Well, welcome back. Mercy Health Foundation Southeast's wine and chocolate pairing is coming up later this week, offering a chance to enjoy treats for a cause. This Friday, starting at 6 p.m. at the Cape Girardeau Country Club, attendees will find house-made chocolates and wine pairings, hors d'oeuvres, and live music, along with a silent auction. This event supports the purchase of cardiac care devices, including AEDs for local nonprofits through the HeartStrong Fund. Tickets are $50 a piece, available online through the foundation's website. We have a link for that right now at KFES12.com. But we have Sarah Riley here. She is helping to organize the event, and wine and chocolate and heart health. Now, red wine, we know, is good for the heart.
Right.
I would say chocolate is good for my soul. But so you're bringing all these things together for heart health. Talk a little bit about the goal of this.
Well, the whole goal of this is for us to be able to provide life-saving devices, AEDs, in the critical minutes of a cardiac event. Because minutes matter more than anything else when you're experiencing cardiac. And I believe the statistic is something about 1 in 5 of heart attacks are silent. So you could just be anywhere and someone could have a need. And the more AEDs that we can get out in the community, and we have given away with this program 77 to date. Wow. But the more hands that we can get these AED devices in, the more potential lives that we can save. Because like I said, minutes matter and seconds matter. So these devices are great to have in that time of need.
So can you tell me some of the places that you have given them out so far?
Well, I know last year we made sure that Old Town Cape had gotten one, so that way they have one at the local market when they have that down there. And then I believe there were a handful of churches. I should have looked at our list of the ones we just gave away. But yeah, I know that we've given quite a few to different local hubs, if you will. I know we've done some local schools as well with this program, and you know, it's just the more we can give, the better. So always apply, because you only have to apply once, and if you aren't chosen that year, you're already in that Rolodex for next year for potential AED receiving as well. So that's always nice.
Well, this event, what can people expect?
There's going to be wine, there's going to be great entertainment. Joy Brooker is going to be our live artist there, and she was there last year as well, so that's always a great time. And there's going to be plenty of food, plenty to drink. There's going to be our silent auction with a very unique, eclectic selection of auction items, I would say. So, you know, it's a silent auction, so there's always that behind the scenes fun of you don't know who's going to win until till the end. And then we do our Queen of Hearts as well, and then we do a whiskey pool as well, and then you get a random wine pick too if you'd like. Tickets are $50, and you get a lot of those things included with that ticket, and you can buy extra parts to help further fund this project and get more AEDs out there.
So now this is the HeartStrong Fund, correct?
That I actually don't know the answer to. Maybe it's on our little teleprompter.
Okay,
But yeah, no, I readily know that it's our wine and chocolate committee that works with the Mercy Health Foundation.
Gotcha.
And, yeah.
Okay. Well, what kind of a difference have you heard people being saved by these IEDs?
I'm glad you brought that up. Last year, we actually had a paramedic come, and he told a very heart-touching story. I don't think there was a dry eye in the room after he spoke, and it was very, I mean, it touched every single person's heart that I would say that most folks that came last year plan on returning, because it made a mark, and you could see it in a very real anecdotal story here in our community.
Awesome. Okay, well, that sounds like a wonderful event, and thanks for sharing all about it. And we have Mercy's wine and chocolate pairing to support cardiac care happening this Friday. We have a link again to get tickets right now at KFES12.com. They are $50 a piece, and wine, chocolate, heart health. How can you go wrong?